Hello everyone. Now I'm going to present to you our lab number 8, our lab 8 number 2. Um, in here, we will make a program that will input the 10 numbers and will determine its average and also will display the all numbers that are smaller than the average. So first, of course, it is important to type the hashtag include iOS stream again and using namespace std for the program to run and int main so that we can start the main program. Then I inserted a variable x in average, float x and average. I use float instead of int so that so that may decimal siya pag nag-input na tayo. And int count is equals to 10. This count siya yung bilang kasi sabi dito sa instructions that will put input 10 numbers. So I put the count is equals to 10. Then and since our activity here is about while statement or while syntax, I use while count is not equal to 0. So ang condition natin dito is magko-continue yung loop natin hangga't hindi siya nag-equal to 0, yung count natin. And pag nag-equal siya sa 0, magsa-stop na siya. So and underneath the while, we have cout enter a number and c in x. And this is the value that we will put and average, and of course, average plus x over 10, and the summation of the 10 numbers, and of course, divided by 10, the average. Then I put the decrement here, count minus minus, so that yung, di ba naglagay tayo ng count is equals to 10, and pag minus minus siya naman siya, 10 minus 1, 9, minus 1, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, hanggat sa mag-0 siya. And kapag nag-0 na siya, lumabas na siya sa 0, doon na magsa-stop yung loop natin. Then, ayun na, if count is equals to 0, break. Ayan, eto nilagay natin kung bakit siya magsa-stop. Kapag nag-equals na sa 0 yung count natin, mag-break na siya. And ito yung purpose nung decrement natin nilagay para ma-minusan lang siya, 10, 9, 8, 7. Then underneath it, we have cout. The average of 10 numbers is para yung answer mapakita na natin kapag natapos na yung loop na to. And cout, the numbers that are smaller than the average. And of course, nilagay natin tong statement na to para dito natin makikita yung numbers na smaller sa average. Then, insert ulit tayo ng additional variable, int y. Then, gumamit ulit tayo ng isa pang while syntax, which is while y is less than the average. Meaning, kapag yung y natin is less than the average, magko-continue lang yung loop natin. Then cout is y, then comma. Naglagay tayo ng comma dito para may comma lahat ng sagot. Then y plus plus. Magko-continue lang siya hanggat yung y natin is less than the average. So for example, yung average natin is 3. And edi ang malalagay lang dito na integer is 1, 2, hanggang dun lang kasi less than 3 nga. 1 plus 1 plus 1, 2, 1 plus 2, 3, ganun. And return 0. I will show the program so that you can understand our codes better. So here is our program. Then we will input a number so that we can find its average. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ay ilalagay ko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hanggang 10, as you can see, pagka 10 natin, pagka sa mark ng 10, nag-average siya kasi dahil siya dito sa count nilagay natin and sa decrement. Then, of course, it determines the average of the 10 numbers, which is 5.5. Pag pinag-plus mo yan lahat and divided by 10, the answer is 5.5. And of course, the numbers that are smaller than the average are, of course, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And for another example, try natin yung higher number. For example, mas mataas. Subukan natin mas mataas. Yan. For example, subukan natin 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 1,000. Here, it determined the average, which is 550. If you try to compute it in calculator, 550. And it shows the numbers that are smaller the average, all numbers that is smaller the average. Since our average here is 550, then hanggang 549 lang siya kasi hanggang 549 lang siya, smaller than the average. And eto siya, eto yung code na yun, siya yung may dahilan nun. And sa pagta-type natin ng numbers na hanggang 10, eto naman yung may dahilan, etong code na to. And bear in mind na we put float so that it can determine the decimal places. But we put int so that it can only determine the integer itself or the whole number. And that's all for the source code.
In conclusion, while loops is useful for a wide range of programming tasks, such as iterating over arrays, processing data in certain way, or waiting for user input. That is all. Thank you.